So this is the music studio that Hazel comes in for her sessions once a week. It's always set up as best as I can make it in a very consistent way. So when she comes in, the room is always the same, so she can navigate herself towards the piano that she uses, and she doesn't have to think about the fact that it might be different and worry for the fact that there are leads on the floor. And the piano is just in front of you.
Is it on?
Okay, it is on, it's all ready to go. Find yourself a seat. I'm going to take a seat on this piano over here.
Can you do this?
Staccato.
Okay.
That's a nice little cluster. I've been working with Hazel as her main music teacher for about 8 or 9 years. Imagine if there was a monkey that was swinging in the trees.
Oh yeah.
And he suddenly heard the buzz of the bees. It's really about feel and trust and reaching out into the space and, you know, self-exploration. Okay, what happens if the monkey falls out of the tree? No! Oh, he's landed in the mud! He wants to try and climb up to the tree again. And he's only got this ladder. It's not quite tall enough. But he's going to try. It's a good starting point. Can you find it?
Wait, I'm going to try again.
Nice.
Oh, can I get like... Ooh, hang on. Wait.
So the plan for today's session is to continue working on a piece by Bach. Hey, I've just found this chord here. Have a listen. Depends on Hazel's mood. You know, she might take us somewhere else. What chord's that?
Oh, is it C minor?
Well done.
Is it Z minor?
It's Z minor. Her sessions are always built on spontaneity.
Listen to this. Oh,
Uh-oh. This music sounds like it's going on wonky again. Uh-oh. I think I've heard this before. What's happening to the music? You've got to be always very responsive, I think, in terms of being sensitive to exactly where somebody's at that particular day. What is it? I recognise it.
I think it's the Bach piece.
The Bach piece?
Hang on. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Are you playing it in a really strange way as well?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Can you do it fortissimo? Tell you what, if I go like this, can you go bump, bump? So if I go bump, bump, any notes you like. Uh-oh. This bar music sounded really muddy.
Look at that.
Can you put the left hand in? Can you hear my left hand? Or can you create your own left hand? Nice.
I think Glenn's great skill is the way he uses music as the main means of communication in a lesson. And so that gives Hazel confidence, and from there she can then go on to really work on the learning goals that Glenn's got for her.
Be the question, and I might give you an answer.
And so he very skillfully intertwines the technical aspects with the musical creativity.
I use a piano as well, so I can sort of work a slight distance away from Hazel, so she can feel that we're working as 2 independent musicians. And then if I want to kind of consolidate some learnings, I can sort of move in and work more intimately. I think you can do it. Do you want me to do it with you? I'll play with you.
Okay.
In fact, can I come over to your piano in a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's just have a little look. So if you go from... Jump on. So from a visually impaired point of view, there's a very tactile approach that I take with her. So I tend to place a hand on my hand, for example, just to get her to have familiarity with the keyboard, if you're talking of a scalic passage or something, so that she can really get a sense of where the geography of the keyboard is in space. Let's go.
Yeah.
Just for now.
I think it's lovely the way that Glenn feels confident to have physical contact with hands. That's very important for Hazel. You can see how much she's learning. It's very important too from the point of view of safeguarding that Hazel's mother is very closely there as well, so there can't be any possible misunderstanding, and that Hazel's in control. That's the most important thing.
Your octave Ds. At times it's a very intimate exchange, you know, and I'll sort of really be working very closely with her, or sort of working over her and sort of just helping her hands move on the keyboard, because this will help you. Because if you do that there, that's going to help you get your fifth finger down to there.
Okay.
So have a go. Just find your D on the thumb. Bom, bom, bom. And then hold that there, and then go bom, bom, bom. That's it, you've got it. Try that again.
Sorry, 2.
2, 2, 1, 5. That's it. Do you see what I mean? Because if you put your second finger there, and then your first finger's there, that means that your first finger is helping your fifth finger stretch to the bottom D.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it.
So I'm going to go back over here. And when she's got the idea, you know, I step back, and then she knows that she's got the freedom to explore that independently.
Glenn's approach is very child-centred. He's got to know Hazel very well over quite a long period of time since she was a little girl, and he knows what makes her tick.
Bit again, so you go, and then it climbs to. Do you know, try that, have a go.
That's a big stretch.
I know it's a big stretch, but
I think a lot of teachers could learn from that, not necessarily to do exactly what Glenn does, but to adopt a child-centred attitude.
I'll tell you what, if I said, okay, here's the introduction, okay. Introducing Hazel to play a piece that she knows really well, and she's going to love playing this for you. Here we go. This is a performance of Hazel's favourite piece of music. And I'm not going to play for this one, I'll just leave you to enjoy playing for everybody in the room. I'd say music is Hazel's life, you know. Hazel lives for music.